Gentlemen and female gentlemen, we're continuing the deep dive lore exploration on if this is your Uber driver, are you cooked? Another similar question is if you invest with a MrBeast crypto project, are you cooked? Now, this might come as a surprise to you, but KSI, known alleged crypto scammer, and Logan Paul, known alleged crypto scammer, have joined forces with MrBeast, now an alleged crypto scammer. So someone did this massive investigation in MrBeast, and Mutahar just covered it. I didn't actually watch his video yet, but I don't think I am qualified to do the freaking breakdown and all that. So, let me just let you know right here, right now, we're diving in. So, the biggest accusations against MrBeast right now are the fact that he, A, hired pedophiles knowingly, B, knew about the Chris Tyson weird grooming and didn't do anything about it, and also a lot of things like illegal lotteries and fake videos and fraudulent claims and promoting gambling to children and stuff like that. But this is real scam shit. So we're diving into the real scam rabbit hole to figure out how evil this motherfucker actually is on a financial level as well. Apparently he's faking philanthropy. We have to look into that. Apparently he scammed the people with the 1,000 eyeball video, cure blindness. But for now, I want to see the depths of depravity in regards to crypto scams that he ran, because a lot of people like saying that most of the allegations against MrBeast aren't really important and they're not really big, and we should forgive him. He just did one or two things that are sussy-wussy. But nah. If this is real, and I'm gonna trust Mars eyeballs on this one, let's see what this is all about. Let's see how evil this is.
Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and today we're gonna be taking a look at one of the weirdest, crazy crypto dealings, allegedly.
I'm here for it, baby. Let's fucking go. I'm really honestly frustrated by both sides of the MrBeast camp. People are accusing him of things that really they should not be accusing him for, and people are defending him like he's a good guy because they're just able to deflect the stupid accusations. But if this is real, then you can add scams to the list of hiring pedophiles and shit. And I think that is definitely important. So we're doing the deep dive.
Now,
we'll continue stretching MrBeast's pussy over the coals here, and whoo, this is gonna be wild.
I know that there's been a lot of people talking about MrBeast and stuff lately, and there's a lot of talk about, leaked messages and whatnot, but as somebody that has done crypto investigations on people in the past, I feel like this is a video pretty much in my wheelhouse.
All right!
And it's something that I have a bit of an authority to talk about, and I understand what I'm talking about over here.
That's why I didn't do this yet. I saw the document, I looked through the document, and I really couldn't make heads or tails of it enough to actually cover it myself. I'm really happy Mood is actually doing this, because a lot of people, again, and this is gonna be annoying to hear, but a lot of people like downplaying the actual evil shit he does for the sake of talking about things like, oh, he recommended, there were edgy memes in his group chat, which, let's be real, is not the biggest claim.
Here, so I want to bring to you some things that are very shady to me when it comes to MrBeast, to a situation where I actually think MrBeast might be one of the most successful shady dudes in crypto, allegedly. So before we start, one of the actual pieces of investigation that it came out from a group on a website known as look.io, there were a couple accounts behind this. For instance, Xenterson was an on-chain analyst who put this investigation together alongside Casper Look, and of course with help from Angel Face Peanut, who, by the way, was very friendly on the discussion of Omnia Media about, I want to say months ago at this point. Of course, you've also got other investigators like Soma XBT and RF Parson. So all of these people, we kind of all know who they are. We understand. When you're in this space...
I don't know any of these people. I am so out. Listen, I am here for some chaos, okay? I do not have an area of expertise in crypto investigations, but I do have an area of expertise in making fun of Mr. Breast, so this is where I come in. Listen, I'm just saying, the fact that he got away with this, and it's only because people are literally putting his feet to the fire, for everything. That's how this came out. He was so successful with these scams, if they are real scams. I don't know. We didn't get through the video yet, but God!
You understand the people putting together these pieces. So obviously these are individuals who put together an investigation they've titled MrBeast, one of the most popular YouTubers with 320 million subscribers across their main and side channels, had faced various public scrutinies. So while you've got other people putting up serious allegations, here they wanted to look at the involvement in cryptocurrency.
Let's go.
So while people who kind of touch upon this subject, it requires individuals who understand how to uncover the web of crypto like you're seeing here to really describe what is shady.
So if you actually look at the documents that are shared, I looked through the documents again. He apparently had like 20 different crypto accounts, each one passing money back and forth. Like, Logan Paul didn't really get away with these crypto scams. Bro got absolutely fucking flamed for that shit. And the fact that MrBeast was able to do this kind of sneakily and secretly is insane. It's wild. It's only because of the nutcases on the internet that are actually calling him out for bullshit. All right, you know what? Honestly, I'm just curious. Let's see if Drama Alert mentioned this. Because Drama Alert's been a big MrBeast defender. Drama Alert. He sucked the tick of it like it on his throat. All right, I'm scrolling down Drama Alert. I don't see a single mention to this. They are really quick whenever someone's wrong about MrBeast. That's for sure. Very quick whenever someone's wrong about MrBeast. Okay, I'm literally scrolling. Bro, he has Diddy, he has MrBeast was right, he has Biden, he has Trump, he has I Show Speed for some reason, he has more Trump and more Bro, I'm just scrolling here. He has nothing. Oh, I found the first one. I found the first MrBeast discussion. Rosanna and Dogpack caught lying. Dude, this is a massive crypto shit. And, another MrBeast one. Rosanna put what she thought was censored CP on a thumbnail for views and changed it for the third time after calling out. Oh, so she's calling out the people that called out MrBeast. Now, justifiably, I think Rosanna Pensino definitely fumbled this one. Oh, more proof that Dogpack and Pensino are lying. Again, I'm not defending them. I think they fucked up on that one. Big time. I mentioned this in the past. But the fact that this is like an actual verifiable crypto situation that looks mega shady and Drama Alert didn't report on it is fucking crazy. Anyway, let's get back into the thick of it.
So this is on a website known as Arkham Intelligence, no relation to Batman, by the way. But of course, as you can see over here, this is a wallet that allegedly belongs to MrBeast. So this is also publicly known as a Wu-Tang Clan. Also, this would be the actual account right over here. So OX9, E67, this is the actual wallet. Now this one allegedly belongs to MrBeast. And as you can see, there is a whole bunch.
So I have heard that MrBeast does own the Wu-Tang wallet. I've seen that, and I've seen it proved by, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I have seen people prove that it was his.
Of money moving in and out amongst various different exchanges and through various different projects, right? And of course, the people who have been mapping this project have just been expanding.
Oh my, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is one wallet, and look how it branches out. And you really need to be able to follow all this shit in order to figure out if it's a scam. And MrBeast, obviously, this is not his area of expertise. He has, I think, from what it seems to me, as a fucking dumbass, it looks like he hired people to scam people, right? He doesn't know how to do this shit. He makes videos. He's got no time to learn crypto dealings. He spends all his day making videos. But he knew the people to hire to do this. And he also has connections with Logan Paul, who's done this. And he also has connections to KSI, who's seemingly done this. Like, do you recognize what I'm saying here?
And expanding and researching just how this connects. So while this looks confusing, let's get down to the brass tacks and the very basics of this situation.
All right, let's go.
How do we prove MrBeast is actually that specific account?
Okay.
So, according to this investigation...
God, I love how he starts at the fucking beginning, dude. This man is such a legend in the YouTube space. I'm so happy we have people like Mutahar out here.
They've researched from this main wallet, OX9E67D018, and through that, they actually had identified multiple side wallets that they allegedly claim also belong to MrBeast.
There it is. See, I have one crypto wallet. Okay, one. Anyone that needs like 47 different crypto wallets, if you're gonna tell me they're not into some shady shit, oh yeah, listen, I have 47 crypto wallets. It's all kosher. Yeah, shove a fucking imp up your ass.
So how this initially began, how do people identify that this wallet was actually MrBeast's? Well, obviously, as you all know, cryptocurrency wallets are pretty much anonymous until an actual influencer or somebody links it, on social media or tells people, right?
And then you could forever follow it ever. That's the crazy part about crypto.
And the way that some people tell each other that, yes, this is actually belonging to us is through tweeting about it publicly. So this one actual post uploaded by Connor Grogan, J. Connor Grogan, MrBeast doxed himself back in 2021, where they provided an address to that OX9E67 wallet. Now, there's a screenshot of a tweet where, as you can see, CryptoPunk's bot, so these are automated bots that basically tweet out the actual activity of massive NFT projects. And at the time, this was probably around like 2022.
Yeah, we also know that MrBeast promoted CryptoPunks a lot, like on Logan's podcast and stuff.
CryptoPunks was one of
NFTs.
the hottest projects.
Insanely big NFTs. I was, in fact, considering buying one and just selling it immediately because I saw the hype it was getting. And I ended up deciding not to do that because I'm not a complete fucking idiot. My crypto investments are, I bought 1 Bitcoin at $17,000, and it is currently sitting at $60,000. So I guess I'm doing pretty well in my crypto, but that's it. Oh, and I bought 1 Ethereum. Like, that is my crypto investment. That is where it started. That is where it has concluded for now. And very happy about it, honestly. Like, what can I say? I did pretty well. But anyone that has 15, 17 fucking bullshit goddamn wallets, each dealing and wheeling and dealing with different NFT bullshits, like, there's gonna be something sussy going on. MrBeast likes to make believe he doesn't like money, but I don't know anyone that likes money as much as the fucking clown trio of MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul.
It's out there. Every big influencer who is into crypto is telling people, Muta, buy a CryptoPunk.
People told me to buy CryptoPunks.
At least that's what I was told.
I was told the same thing. Every single, like, you don't understand how big this crypto shit was at the time. There were a bunch of influencers that kept reaching out to more and more influencers to keep getting them to hype and buy CryptoPunks. In my opinion, as a non-financial guy, it definitely looked pyramid schemey. It's kind of wild.
I never bought a CryptoPunk. Thank God I didn't jump into it. We'll get to that later. So Punk 939 bought for 50 Ethereum. So again, this was bought by OX9E67. And of course, in this screenshot, MrBeast comes in and says, I bought.
See, this is promoting CryptoPunks. The fact that he needs to publicly say that he bought one is promoting it, in my opinion. Obviously, maybe not. He's just saying he bought one. Not as a promotion, of course, but it is, obviously.
This one. Now, as you all know on my channel, one of the things that I really go for is the ability to actually back up all the evidence that I show on my channel. And one of the things that I like to do is go to the source and confirm if these things were true. So I found the actual original tweet by CryptoPunk's bot. Unfortunately, I did not find a MrBeast, so it probably either got deleted or maybe it unfortunately didn't exist.
And he's so, like, good with this shit. I would have just said it got deleted. But he's 100% right to doubt everything. Like, dude, I've made these fucking mistakes. You can't make these mistakes. I keep trying my best to dot my I's and cross my T's and not make statements that I don't know as verified and fact. But, dude.
Now, I'm not accusing Connor of lying about this situation. I actually don't think Connor would lie about it. I don't think he has a reason to. But again, the more you go down into it, another thing actually ended up getting revealed. Based on an article, MrBeast also apparently invested in NFTs, and the YouTube star revealed that he bought the famous CryptoPunks NFT, which he had then sold and put on proceeds into Vaynerchuk's V-Friends.
I'm pretty sure Gary V. This is, I think, who he's talking about, Gary V. I'm pretty sure he's also been on the radar of a lot of scammy shit,
which we'll look at in a bit. So an actual showcase of the account showed that there was a few CryptoPunks sitting inside this actual account.
Yeah.
Now I tried to
each one of those were hundreds of thousands of dollars at the time.
Look up this tweet from MrBeast, didn't actually exist. So again, I'm just bringing this up to kind of tell you, bring up all the facts to you. I'm just showing you, obviously, I'm working off of a screenshot in this situation. But I think it's kind of,
it's probably real. I know he's dancing around it because he doesn't want to get sued, and he's right, but it's probably real, okay?
I think the odds of this account...
99% chance it's a real tweet that he deleted, all right? They're not going to report on some fake crypto shit.
Not being MrBeast are pretty low. And simply because MrBeast has been accused of insider trading, pumping and dumping, and some serious financial, claims. So I would think that if this was fake, MrBeast or somebody on...
He would deny it! Or not even him. His team would make dude, his team has been like playing the PR sloppy toppy shit all the time. It's like they've opened their mouths, they've told journalists to put their cocks in just for warming purposes, and then they would explain to them why MrBeast in fact did nothing wrong. His PR team has been walking around slurping on every single person that wants to talk about him. Yeah, why didn't they deny it?
And his team would come out and be like, no, this is bullshit. It's totally not us. It's nonsense, which I haven't seen so far. There was another thing that I saw, a clip from the Impulsive
He has promoted crypto shit on the Impulsive podcast so many times.
Podcast where MrBeast is on an influential call, apparently, with Logan Paul, and...
All right, this is important because Logan Paul is a fucking piece of walking garbage!
This Gary Vaynerchuk. So listen to this real quick. It's actually quite revealing.
Is this the market manipulation clip? I think I've covered this.
So me and Logan both bought punks. You guys have...
I think I covered this. Yeah, I've been on the nose with all the public information. I've been really fucking doing a good job, in my opinion, helping throw tomatoes at the clowns.
Probably seen on his Twitter that he bought a bunch of CryptoPunks at the same time, right?
Yep.
When Gary pulled us in that call.
Yep.
So Have you ever told that story?
No.
At Gary V, it's like fucking 11 p.m. Just out of nowhere, just calls me and he's like, yo, I got like 30 people to call, hop in. I'm like, I don't care. He's like, it'll be the best decision of your life. Just get in. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I just joined the call and I just see like Logan and I don't even know these other people. I don't want to put them on blast.
Every heavy hitter you can imagine.
Bunch of millionaire billionaires. They're all heavy hitters. They make a lot of money by scamming people.
Who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook.
All right, dude. It is important for you to know that CryptoPunks are worth nothing right now. Okay, CryptoPunks, like all this, like this is like classic rug pull shenanigans from my perspective. Right? And I'll tell you this completely honestly. I mean this with no offense, okay? All right? I mean this with no offense. They are promoting CryptoPunks to their audience so people could cash in on the hype and buy CryptoPunks so that they could sell CryptoPunks when they're at a high and so that they can be worth nothing right now. Right now, CryptoPunks are worth shit. They're worth nothing, bro. Dude, look at how they're fucking crashing, dude. Yeah, let me pull up the one. Like, these are CryptoPunks. And this is like on the actual CryptoPunk website, I think. Like this is when they promote it. All right, this is all the rich people buying CryptoPunks. Okay, the rich people buy CryptoPunks here, and then they all promote it. They talk about it on their podcast. They're at all-time highs, bro. People are buying the CryptoPunks at the all-time highs. This is so awesome. Look at all the rich people that bought the CryptoPunks, and they all promote it. They all promote the CryptoPunks. And then all the rich people sell the CryptoPunks. Yeah, that is what a lot of people refer to as pump and dumps. Or it could just be a coincidence. Anyway, this is the face Logan Paul makes when he's sucking on Gary V's penis.
All of us were like, okay,
Everyone's
Gary.
judging. I'm texting Logan.
Okay, Gary, this sounds sussy-wussy.
Like, is
Gary lost
this
his
legit?
mind.
All of us are like, yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary was right again.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We gotta keep the story going. So there's like all these like very successful people in this call.
Bunch of rich people that are all conniving and rubbing their hands together, talking to each other about how they're gonna make the poor people spend a lot of money on CryptoPunks.
And Gary's just like, everyone shut the fuck up. Here's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it right now. You're all gonna buy a bunch of CryptoPunks. And we're all just like, he's like, who here owns one? And like one guy raised his hand, and it's because Gary bullied him into buying it the day before. And we're all just like, are you sure, Gary? And we're asking questions, and he's like, just buy it. I was just so pulled by his like conviction.
Yeah.
So Gary got a bunch of his rich friends to get into a call and say, hey guys, this one NFT, you gotta fucking buy it. You just gotta buy it.
So now you might think this is market manipulation, and if you think that, you would be correct if this was an actual stock, but it's a crypto thing, so who knows how crypto works, guys?
You gotta get it. And obviously, when these guys come together and purchase several of these CryptoPunks,
and then talk about it to hype up the price,
obviously the prices end up going up.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is one of the reasons why I don't jump into cryptocurrency, and I've given up like 10, you know, not 10, but 7 or 8 figure deals, or 8 figures over the lifetime of the channel.
respect, nothing but respect. Dude, the amount of crypto sponsors that I get, holy shit. You don't understand. Like, I turn down crypto sponsors and gambling sponsors. Like those two and Crunchyroll, because fuck Crunchyroll. Those are the 3 big ones, brand deals that I turn down. And crypto sponsors and gambling sponsors pay so freaking well. I stream on Kick, and I don't take gambling sponsors, okay?
Just when the cryptomania was on the high, just because...
When Kick signed me originally, they were like, all right, so we have 2 options for deals. We have the option where you do promote gambling, and then the option where you don't promote gambling. And I tell you right now, the option promoting gambling definitely paid a lot better. And I turned them down, baby. Listen, I may be a fucking weird asshole piece of shit, but I have my own version of integrity.
It feels shitty to promote a product or promote any of these things or these speculative investments, when in reality, there's nothing tangible attached to it. If you look at CryptoPunks right now, based on where they were, you know, in 2021, 2022, it went up all the way from here, and it just kept slipping because there's nothing to do with these projects.
They're worthless. They are worth their pixels. That is basically everything. That is this. They are worthless. They are only worth what their hype is. Their hype is what gives them value. And everyone hypes it up in the beginning, and then the hype dies over time. And whoever sold it over here obviously made a crazy amount of money. And all the fucking poor losers that are over here that kept it because they believe that it has a chance, they're just gonna end up with nothing.
There's nothing to gain. You just buy a fucking receipt on the blockchain, and you sit down holding your hands doing nothing. So of course, even when you look into the actual analysis of like CryptoPunks, they're all pretty much starting to sell quietly around 2023, 2024, with actual declines, not in their sales volumes, but also just in their actual value as well.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, seriously, the only actual NFT that I know that might be doing something might have been Bored Apes Yacht Club. And what did they do? They announced a game and
games and shows and shit.
Released it called Dookie Dash Unclogged.
Oh,
yeah. You want to talk about flinging feces? Yeah, this is the extent of an NFT project, by the way. Just a mobile game that some Fiverr kid probably put together in the span of a week. Yeah. So yeah, I would say the MrBeast Lunchy game was probably more like developed than this dog shit. But that's really what happens with these projects. They don't really go anywhere. A bunch of influencers hype them up. They try to get people into them, and when they're at peak mania and sales or value, then they quietly get shuffled out of the inventory. So yeah, people had pretty much identified on Arkham, and researchers had put OX9E67 as the main wallet that belonged to MrBeast.
All right, let's go.
So this moment in time, one of the biggest dumps that I've ever seen in history for YouTube, which is quite a lot, ended up actually being showcased. So according to this actual discussion, one of the ways they went down into this project was discussing something known as Superverse or Superfarm, which is actually the wildest part of the story. Now, according to this actual document, according to this research, MrBeast allegedly profited from an investment of $100,000 to $11.4 million on this, okay?
My God, dude, that is insane. That is massive. And if this is all real, that is one of the biggest crypto scams I've ever seen on YouTube. All right, I'm not talking about the Sam Bankman-Fried shit, but this is crazy. And he hyped it up on Logan's podcast and on Twitter, and he talked about it, how it's gonna go to the moon, guys. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he thinks it's gonna go to the moon. Yikes. Now, I know people are gonna immediately jump on him for, I thought he gives everything to charity. All right, I'm not even talking about the fucking charity aspect. Obviously, everything you give to charity is a good thing. I don't like the whole donation shaming shit, but these are based on false promises to people that they are gonna make money by investing here. And the only person that really seems to have made money is, Logan Paul and Mr. Breast. At least that's what it looks like.
It's insane. So one of the things about these projects is when you're an influencer and you're shilling crypto to your audience, because they believe in
trust you. And you have to remember, MrBeast, at that time, he was so loved by everyone. People were dancing at the opportunity to suck the tip of it, all right? Bro, people loved him and trusted him. He was the philanthropist. He was giving everything away. He was paying for people's surgeries, which apparently is a whole other alleged scam that I'm gonna get into later. They were there to suckle Mr. Breast's breasticles, okay? And of course they're gonna trust him. He's the money guy. How much money this guy made? Or, I don't know, this is why we bring back the old Nux doctrine of never trust a fucking YouTuber. It is in our job description to fool you people, okay?
Because obviously MrBeast is quite a wealthy, successful individual. People who follow him might think, hey, maybe I can get a little crumb of that success. They start throwing...
I'm not a big financial guy. I was considering buying a CryptoPunk at the hype. I knew that it would die, but I figured, hey, I might as well get in now and then sell it immediately. I didn't end up doing it because obviously, fuck that shit. But I was tempted. I was tempted to do it. God damn.
Money into whatever crypto project he provides, unknowingly, not knowing at all that MrBeast might actually be leeching his money out and making a killing at the cost of the people who actually follow him and believe in him.
Because the moment he promotes it, he's ready to sell, right? He promotes it, a bunch of people buy it, the price increases, and then he sells, and then everything tanks. That's how this works.
So according to this, the first project they have is Superfarm. So Superverse was a cryptocurrency token that had many promises. From making an NFT marketplace to integrating with games to creating a gaming economy, promises to deliver games such as Pizza Heroes and Imposters, two games that were stuck endlessly in development.
What is with these crypto games? Why do they all fucking suck? Interesting. Now, I'll give you a really wild take. Maybe they all are stuck in development forever because they were never really about the game. It was all just an excuse to get people to buy NFTs. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they are just game developers that just love the craft.
And I wonder if they actually did end up getting a full release. So unless this is the game right over here, Pizza Heroes, I don't actually think this game ever ended up releasing.
So is that what they call a scam? Is that fraud, promising a game to be released and then it just never gets released? Is that scam? Is that fraud? I don't know. I'm asking you guys. It's like starting a Kickstarter to make a game. People pay in your Kickstarter, and then you just disappear. Is that a scam? I don't know. I'm just asking the question. These aren't any statements or allegations. I'm just asking the questions that people want to know.
The closest it appears to be might just be closed beta, but it does not appear to be coming soon at all. So. Wild shit, right?
Weird.
Superverse was heavily pushed by individuals as Elio Trades, a YouTube crypto marketer with a shady history of pushing crypto tokens to his fans to later dump. Story as old as time, but they mentioned super huge influencers, not just MrBeast, but also KSI.
KSI involved in crypto scams? Oh, God, bro's in the thick of it now. Bro's really in the thick of it.
Lazarbeam.
Dude, Laserbeam. That's why he's in all the MrBeast videos, because he's part of the MrBeast investment cult. Oh man, I like Laserbeam. God damn. Listen, I don't know. None of these are accusations. I don't know what any of them actually did with this shit, but god damn.
Who would also push this to their fans as well. So on-chain activity shows profits upwards of 10 million for MrBeast, KSI, and Laserbeam.
No, but guys, KSI, he was the good one. He was the good one in the group. I don't know why he's getting hate, to be honest. Like, he's always been the nice one. He's always been the good one, guys. KSI, like, he made a bad song, but other than that, like, he's always been the good, nice one, right? Right, guys? Forget all the crypto scams, but...
So, what they had actually shown was, again, first thing that came out of it was actually this video from Unapologetic Rebels, where he actually showed leaked DM conversations regarding Elio's trades, where they were, you know, exposing things like fraud. And you can... watch this entirely for yourself as well too. It's about 28 minutes long, and he really goes into looking through these messages and showing them, you know, refreshed as well, so it doesn't always look as if it's, you know, entirely from just screenshots itself too. So really good work done by him. But one in specific, one message, which we'll read right over here. I'm one of the pre-sale investors who got refunded after many communications attempt. I was giving some rubbish reasons and told that regardless, our SAFT was not signed by them. And apparently they did the same for recent whitelist.
Oh, shit.
So that's more of a discussion that when they were doing a pre-sale initial coin offering, which was pretty much open to public investors, on launch, while Super increased 50 times and their price jumped to $1 each, public investors who thought they actually were participating in the game had seen their refunds through legal loopholes, which again is very shady, very unethical to...
Listen, MrBeast, he's just a guy that makes big YouTube videos and pays for kids' surgeries, right?
see. So while public pre-sale investors were refunded their money, investors like MrBeast and KSI actually reaped the rewards of that investment.
But Drama Alert didn't say anything about this, so I don't know. That's my credible news source of investigation over here. I'm just saying.
And apparently, allegedly dumped those tokens on the followers that they had. Wow. So you can see in this like entire screenshot, you can see MrBeast over here. We can do the 100K. Thing is, you got Laserbeam set, no problem. I don't see KSI over here, but yeah. A leaked screenshot from the Elio Trade stream shows the Twitter communications, which shows MrBeast's interest to put in 100K. So that is likely towards that super pre-sale, which is where that screenshot comes from. So again, like I said, when you're a influencer and you're using your brand and you're attaching it to these projects, you're implicitly endorsing them. And by the way, putting your audience up into danger. You're throwing...
I mean, that is how these work, right? The point of this entire investment from MrBeast's perspective is that his audience will pump it so that he can dump it.
Throwing your audience and the people that follow you into the lion's den, into the shark pit.
That's so gross.
When it comes to any of these shady crypto projects. And you would think that MrBeast, being extremely wealthy himself anyways, why the fuck would this guy need to go after anything? This guy, if this is all true and...
Money. I don't know, bro. Sociopath shit. This is sociopathy, bro. He's selling his audience to the dogs for some more money. If this is true. I don't know if it is, but if it is, that's what's happening. Like, do you really need another explanation? Bro has the Mr. Krabs mentality.
Allegedly, it's all true.
He hired a pedophile, okay? Like, what moral compass?
Allegedly, this would make MrBeast actually somehow more fucking greedy than Logan Paul. This would actually make him the chief successful person, you know, in terms...
See, Logan Paul, he put his name on the crypto shit. He put his name on that crypto crap with the crypto zoo that he was launching. MrBeast was able to get away with all of this until other shit made people look into him. You know what I'm saying? Like, people only started looking into MrBeast because of a whole load of other bullshit, and then they uncovered all this. Like, he would have gotten away with it. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for all the pedophiles on my team.
terms of profiting out of any crypto project at all. So what he said was, what they said, MrBeast uses brand and influence to push Super, tweeting about Super from the Twitter account.
Bro, dude. Yeah, this is promotion, if it's real. This is promoting it.
So you can see actual posts that haven't been deleted yet where Elio trades is, there's a gem sitting there on the market at eye-watering prices. MrBeast's like, Super?
This thing that I want people to invest in because they trust my investment, and then I'm gonna sell it at an all-time high and leave them holding the bag? That sounds amazing!
Oh. Another tweet that ended up getting deleted by the post author has apparently Lazarbeam going, oh my god? MrBeast going, oh my god?
It's the whole conga line of people that have already invested and waiting to pump the stock.
Her eyes popped out, which apparently was from Superfarm DAO, which moved to Superverse. Even KSI, 2 NFT coins I'm very bullish on. Super,
Oh my god, they're all promoting Super. They're all promoting Super!
Any other NFT I should look at? I don't know if that's a good KSI question. I'm trying my best here. Now, according to this, the wallet receives an initial batch of...
Guys, it was all part of their plan, okay? They're just trying to get eyeballs. They scammed you. The reason why they scammed you, allegedly, is because they were trying to get you mad, to give them more attention. It was all part of their plan to be exposed. That's what I'm saying.
1 million of those Super tokens, right? So they get 1 million of these tokens into the main OX9.
They only wanted you to think they were scammers.
E6 wallet. So that wallet, then, here's the wild part, okay? This is where this is actually intellectually doing it. Like many influencers that I've seen where like it's usually they get the amount, they immediately dump it off, and it's very evident and visible. Here, it's all done very intelligently.
Oh shit.
Where the wallet then distributes to side wallets. So for instance, one of the side wallets that was identified allegedly with OX4F7B6. So that wallet basically farmed small increments over a period between March to June 2021.
Damn. Like, whoever did this, like, he must have hired the sleaziest fucking shitbag to do this. There's no way he did all this himself, right? And the thing is, the shitbags that he hired, they're all gonna get away with this because no one ever heard of any of them. He just hired someone to make him a whole bunch of fake wallets to slowly but surely disperse all the shit.
So MrBeast keeps getting this supply of Super, which he then distributes to numerous wallets, okay? The main account that was receiving it was apparently this Bobby Digital wallet, OX2CO7. So you can just see money outpouring into these various accounts right here. So what's interesting is once they were siphoned to these smaller accounts, allegedly, and if you're looking at it, you're looking at 5.82 million, 3.3 million, 249,000, 60,000. At that point, these amounts were then transferred out and actually exchanged.
That's it, baby. And that's how they got sold. They didn't all just get sold from the same place.
So in one case, they went to Uniswap over here, which again, they were swapping, and it ended up totaling out, according to this Arkham trace, $9.2 million fucking dollars.
Damn.
That is actually the craziest return on investment I've ever seen by putting up this shill token to your audience. And even in
It's wild. It's wild to even think about that shit. Oh my god, dude. And they just walked away with all that money. And they would have gotten away with it too. Oh my god. And the thing is, they might still get away with it because the government's been notoriously bad about actually enforcing this garbage. And you know who's left holding the bag? All the fucking losers that invested in this investment opportunity because MrBeast, their favorite YouTuber, promoted it.
Investigation by Soma XBT, who actually said that, MrBeast allegedly made 10 million by backing low cap IDO crypto tokens promoted by influencers like Lark Davis, Crypto Banter, KSI. He also said, yes, this is based on that wallet that we're talking about on Arkham Intelligence. And of course, the proof that he invested only 100K into Superfarm DAO, a screenshot from Elio Trade's live stream. He accidentally revealed MrBeast, if we can do the 100K, thing is yada yada.
Oh my god, they leaked that shit.
So of course, you look into exactly what's going on over here. This is the vesting allotment, but this is actually the investment from MrBeast going in to this OX4079, right? And of course, you can see 100.88K. And of course, there's other accounts here, other accounts there doing various different investments of 30,000 and 10,000. And again, if you look at the actual transfer, you can see from the bulk sender, OX9E67 gets 1.2 million. Then OX9E67 sends to a side wallet 1.2 million. And again, the more and more you go down to it within a few days, that wallet then literally gets rid of all of those tokens, right?
There, that's the dump. We found the pump. Now this is the dump. They slowly but surely get rid of everything. All the tokens are gone, selling at the high, leaving their audience to hold the bag as they sell it through a whole bunch of other fucking little teeny itty bitty wallets. Oh god, dude. This is a rich man's world and we're just playing in it. God damn. These YouTube investment shits look how profitable this is. Look how much money they made on this.
So now it's sitting at
It's so nice that he made believe he paid for eye surgeries though, so that's pretty cool.
0 super. So according to it, once that side wallet gets the account within a few days, that sells every single one of its supplies. And in the following months, the main wallet, OX9E6, receives several unlocks, to which all of those, as soon as they're unlocked, just literally slide all the way to the side wallet. So it's kind of like, sending it to a side wallet, shipping things off that way.
Dude, like, I know this is a complicated video, but like you could tell that this is not done kosher, okay? This is like a bunch of shitbags coming together and they've been scamming people allegedly for years. God, dude, this is gross. And there's no way to pay people back because you don't know who invested in what and which YouTuber convinced which person to invest into which crypto scam. Like, you'll never be able to trace this. They just walk out with a big bag.
Versus keeping everything as evident in your main wallet. And these influencers will tell you, just check the blockchain, bro. Just check that. It's fine. But how many people realistically know how to navigate through the confusing blockchain, all right? Even people that have been doing it for years like me find it still confusing. And they've even pinpointed exactly when on the chart those sales would have occurred based on the timing of the transaction. So then OX47 sends back to the main wallet, and of course, MrBeast's activity goes quiet, but accumulates several token unlocks. He then transfers more tokens to the Bobby digital wallet.
Damn,
then he sends,
bro.
1.55 million to a side wallet. Again, this is millions upon millions of dollars moving around allegedly in this situation.
No, but he doesn't care about money. And didn't you know that MrBeast doesn't actually care about money? He's mentioned a few times that he literally doesn't care about money.
So yeah, eventually this ends up becoming such a massive boon. When tabulating up every single wallet address and the liquidity that ends up being extracted, it ended up coming around to $11.4 million. So it ended up being around $23 million of cash, right? This is just like a chunk of it. Remember, this whole thing kept going and going and going. And I highly recommend you check this report for yourself too, because they go into pretty much every single actual project that they were pretty much working on.
I love how he, around this time, his girlfriend broke up with him because apparently he had a very hard time finding somebody who cares about the things that he cares about. I think that was his words. Bro, how do you sleep at night? You don't need this amount of money. No one needs this amount of money. Now, nothing but respect for the people that actually become millionaires legitimately, all right? What can I say? I'm a millionaire and got there legitimately. But, dude, it's crazy to see these people get into, this disgusting amounts of money that is purely on the backs of people that support them. How? How do you keep it going? I can't get myself in the thought process of these people.
The other one that I'll show you, which is really interesting and it's very, very, very disgusting to go down, is one known as Eternity Chain.
Okay.
So this is a project that they launched in 2021. And if you look this project up right now, this is what it looks like. It's supposed to be redefining the future of entertainment with artificial intelligence.
Oh, yes. When AI joins forces with cryptocurrency, that's it, baby.
It's a secure, low-cost, builder-friendly, layer 2 leveraging optimism built to bring... You can write whatever the fuck you want.
Leveraging optimism? They're literally telling you that it's only worth its hype.
And crypto bros will get into it. So apparently it had actual exclusive collections endorsed by celebrities like Muhammad Ali and Pele.
What?
So, or Pele. Muhammad Ali has, I don't know, can you endorse something from when you've passed away? Is it possible? It's kind of insane. Is the state actually on this? Is the estate behind?
Dude, and MrBeast says this one will be hype? Oh my god. And you know that he says that because he already bought some. And then more people will buy some. And then he'll sell his when it's pumped. Oh my god, it's disgusting. He was so on this shit. And you know that he has a team doing this. Obviously, he's not doing this himself. Oh my lord, bro. Listen, he just needed the second smaller yacht for the pool of his bigger yacht. True, I didn't think of that.
And this nonsense. But of course, you obviously see MrBeast going, this one will be hype.
Yes.
So immediately, if you actually look very carefully, that's MrBeast, obviously in the tweet, putting up to the fact that, yes, he endorses that project. This one will be hype. According to the
No, he doesn't endorse it. He's just an idiot. He's just some guy being dude. He likes going around, waving his wallet around. It's all a game. It's not malicious. Unless you think he would actually maliciously want his audience to invest in a coin that he already invested in to pump the project, and then he'd sell it. But like, would MrBeast really do that? He gives away all his money.
ERN website, they apparently actually...
Sorry, I get really like zesty and sarcastic at some point when I'm just really frustrated. God damn, bro. The chaos is fucking everywhere, bro. This is why you laugh at this bullshit. First of all, if you invest because some influencer is investing in something, you're a moron. But that doesn't, in my opinion, make the influencer completely not at fault either. Like, get out of here, bro. This is evil shit. Might as well laugh at it because otherwise you'll just end up crying.
Actually showed MrBeast in one of the partners and investors. So based on this one tweet from Hall of Thunder, hey,
Bro, they put MrBeast on the homepage. The marketing page had MrBeast on it. Oh my. It was right there. It was in front of our noses for years and people still loved him because no one cared. It was right there. And everyone was like, who cares? We're just gonna sit here talking about how big I'm getting. Oh my God.
What's your partnership with Eternity Chain all about? So obviously I can't...
Hey, MrBeast, what's this partnership all about? And then you know what MrBeast does? Nothing! He never actually has to address anything. Plausible deniability, motherfucker.
Access that website, I just wanted to bring it up, or I can't see that tweet. So at that point, he enters a Twitter space talking about it, and of course, the on-chain history, which I think is most important for people watching. So he receives a large batch of these tokens from the actual pre-sale going into his account.
Dude, that is more than just promoting a coin and then selling it. That is, he's paid by the coin to promote the coin and then sell it. Isn't that worse? Like, that's so bad.
He then accumulates...
Bro, I love how MrBeast just completely ignored everything and he's just getting away with it. Like, I know people say, oh, MrBeast didn't get away with it because we finally caught him. No, he actually did kind of get away with everything. Like, as far as we know, he's not even getting investigated by the government for any of this shit. He just walked away with $23 million on the last investigation. Like, he just doesn't address anything ever, and it'll just be fine. Oh my God! The chaos is so thick, I can smell it! It's fucking gross.
Actually more supply. So he transfers half of these tokens to a wallet known as OX2EB7, allegedly. Then transfers the remaining supply to another wallet, allegedly known as OX9B006. So immediately after, shortly after, these wallets start dumping that supply all the way into Uniswap for a grand amount of $3.7 million.
Good shit.
Now, if you look at this project over here, it's not exactly looking super healthy. It's not at 99.9% lows like I exactly remember ERN had. But yeah, you can see that the amount has been dwindling down.
That is a big dwindle, my friend.
But of course, if you look at these sales, MrBeast was allegedly selling around this moment in the
good shit. Before it all completely crumbled. Nice.
Trade history based on transaction data.
Cool.
So yeah, this is one of those things where immediately the man jumps onto a project, promotes it, but it turns out that that project is being sold. Now, this is the wildest thing about this situation right here, right? Like, imagine...
I mean, that shows that there is maliciousness, right? Like, if you promote a project and then you end up making money at the expense of other people, like, all right, sure, whatever. But if you promote a project and right when you promote it, you sell. That's what Kasai did. Like, are you really gonna try to convince me that it's not malicious? Listen, I'm not a MrBeast cum guzzler, so I'm not gonna buy it.
Joining a project, telling everyone that you think it's fucking hype, and then as soon as you get access to sell, you start shifting that money away and you sell it silently. Like, obviously, this guy doesn't believe in these projects.
No, he's just hyping them up to sell them later at the cost of his audience that supports it.
Literally just a way for him to jump in at a very insignificant amount of cash, promote it to his audience, balloon the project up because of his brand, and then sell off these tokens, allegedly, and make an absolute killing out of it. And the thing is, at the end of the day, when you promote this to your audience, it's not like this money comes out of nowhere. The money comes from your fans and other investors who think that because a big name like MrBeast is attached, you know, all of a sudden, he's gone, they don't know anything.
It's not just a big name, it's a super trustworthy guy that gives away all his money. He's so good at making money and he's noble.
And suddenly they're holding bags. It's insane. It's like, imagine if you were running a project, right? And all of a sudden you knew that on this team, right? Like you're starting a tech company, you just build like an entire dream team of like tech savants, tech gods, and you find out, oh, halfway into the development round, they're just gone. gone. Okay, so now we're just sitting over here putting money into something we believe the actual titans of industry, actually believe in. All of a sudden, they're gone. Okay, they're holding like massive chunks of cash, and we're holding actual bags. But I think the last thing that I wanted to look at from this story was something known as XCAD. Now, XCAD was...
I think that's another KSI alleged scam.
Apparently a shady token with a individual named JMX, who also was implicated in a scam that I covered alongside CoffeeZilla known as Save the Kids.
What? It's the same goobers from years ago! Oh my god! He's literally back! Oh, man.
So for anybody that doesn't remember this...
That was a big FaZe Clan scam.
Project, this is a post from esportsnews.uk, where again, Joel Morris, or JMX, actually had stepped down and actually discussed, what had happened, right? He made an entire Medium post where he discussed about Save the Kids. I had invested my own money. I did not get it for free. I didn't promote it. I was not involved in any of the marketing plans. I did not know the project existed 2 hours before it launched.
Sure.
Due to it dumping 50%, I panicked and started to sell off parts of my token. Now, whether you believe this guy or not, it kind of shows you, the web of...
So what you're telling me is the guy that was totally blindsided by one scam worked with another scam? Really? He was totally blindsided by two scams run by two very famous YouTubers? Really? Or is he the one that's actually coordinating it? Listen, again, I'll tell you what I told you before about conspiracy theories. I will stop believing a conspiracy theory the moment you tell me a more plausible explanation. All right? Listen, you give me a more plausible explanation, I will drop the conspiracy theory like a hot potato.
Who's involved in this project. You don't want to be anywhere near these people financially or in any sense of, business, all right? They're just not good stock to carry around.
Yeah, and also they're evil people, in my opinion.
So XCAD tweets that MrBeast and KSI have invested in their project. Now, in this situation, I think it's more so to show you just the worst way. If MrBeast allegedly moving money into side wallets was kind of like the smart play, KSI shows you the stupidest...
When I saw the CoffeeZilla scam, we already covered this KSI scam shit. Oh my god, And then CoffeeZilla messaged him and he's like, nah, man, I'm just stupid. I just did lots of stupid things randomly. I'm just a bungus. I'm just pushing buttons on my keyboard. I'm really in the thick of it, guys.
Way to handle this entire situation. So according to KSI, right, and his various tweets, KSI would go out and just talk and say, hey guys, King XCAD, I'm laughing at you noobs, GG get wrecked, FOMO Central.
God, he's such a fucking loser. He's such a loser! Oh my god. You see how he fell down this rabbit hole in real time. There was a time that I respected KSI. And then he got mixed up with Logan Paul and MrBeast, and slowly but surely, bro's got moldy lunch leaf brains.
You know what? I got a glow in your motherfucking faces. Nah, hold on. You see that, motherfuckers? You see that? You see where that fucking line is?
Okay, so
Wow, big flex, and then other people invest, and then he sells everything, and then everyone loses money. Cool, good strat.
KSI's hyping it up boys, we doing it. And it's not just here. He goes on to the Sidemen podcast and pretty much drags the other people into this situation as well, too.
You've been given 500 grand in cash. What do you buy? You're gonna say crypto, but I'm gonna say, well, you have to buy something with it. What are you buying with the 500 grand cash?
Bitcoin.
Tax-free. Tax-free.
XCAD.
These are literally all such terrible advice. Tax-free? Fuck, dude. No, oh my god.
I'm done. I'll back it up.
XCAD.
Oh my god, XCAD. He promotes it. He says, if you have $500,000, what do you do? And he's like, XCAD, which ends up becoming a pump and dump scam. Oh, this is like telling people to invest without telling people to invest. It's actually crazy. All right, I'll tell you what I would do with $500,000. It depends what I have to buy something right now. With $500,000, I would literally just put it all in the S&P 500 and leave it there for 30 years. That is literally what I would do. Okay, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you, giving you any financial advice, but that's probably what I would just do. $500,000 to do right now, drop it right into the S&P 500. That's it. Dude, not financial advice, but that is what, if anyone tells you anything other than something like that, or real estate, just buy a building worth $500,000 somewhere in New York, okay? Or someplace that's just probably financially viable, that's just gonna keep going up and up and up and up, because the real estate market is never gonna die completely. Anyone that tells you anything other than that is trying to scam you, or an idiot.
Mentioned by the Sidemen pot.
Or they're Boogie2988 and they're just gonna spend it all on hookers, okay? Listen.
Now, this is where I like to thank the investigator. Zach is a great investigator and somebody you should absolutely follow, who showcased how KSI sold 850,000 of his tokens.
After promoting it to his audience, he sells almost $1 million of tokens. Yeah, and now, is that someone that believes in the project, or is that someone that literally pumped the project up with false promises and sold everything to scam people? Cole. Again, these are two possible explanations, and I leave it to you. Again, I personally believe in the conspiracy theory until you give me a more reasonable explanation. And right now, the conspiracy is the most reasonable. This is financial fraud if it's real, which I'm not saying it is. Because I don't know. I'm just a fucking dumb NFT looking motherfucker on the internet. All right, I'm not saying it is. All right, it's not an allegation or anything, but that's kind of what it looks like.
Hours after saying that to his large audience.
And people are literally still fighting for this guy on his behalf. I'm not even talking about him humiliating himself with his shitty music or collabing with MrBeast. This is evil, okay? God damn. Dude, I love when people make videos trying to expose me and call me out for being parasocial, that I react to Jaden Animations videos. And then they literally hop back on MrBeast's fucking dick.
Right? So all of a sudden, my XCAD bag is looking juicy. Hodl gang. Right?
Yeah, that means he's holding on to it. Hodl gang means he's holding on to it. And then he immediately sells it.
It's KSI crypto. And if you look at KSI, yeah, I don't think he's holding, dog. He's throwing all that shit into Uniswap. Yeah. XCAD to USD.
I love how when I was making fun of KSI's shitty music, he was commenting on my videos. And then I started actually calling him out for like the real bullshit. He immediately stopped commenting on my videos. I'm just saying, is it a coincidence? I don't know.
Seems. In the thousands. So yeah, he proceeded to allegedly dump $850,000 over the following days from his actual wallet address. So yeah, KSI, not the smartest guy that I think we can all say on the platform. Okay?
Yeah, he's a complete dumbass, but sometimes dumbasses that they could do pretty well. Listen.
The guy might be one of the dumber people out there, okay?
Listen, you don't. I guess KSI is an example of. It's an inspiring story. You don't need to be even remotely intelligent to make a lot of money. You just need to be completely fucking morally bankrupt. You just need to be willing to destroy your integrity or your holes, and you can get around. You can do anything, literally.
And the way that wallet address was confirmed was through KSI's Mutant Ape Yacht actual. So again, if these people didn't flex their shitty,
it's crazy. It's like they're actually flexing their scams. Like, oh yeah, oh look at me. Crypto scams have been passed down the Alex Louis Armstrong line for generations.
JPEGs, they might have had some plausible deniability in this, but this is looking to be pretty bad in the evidence sheets.
Yeah, at some point this is gonna bite them in the ass though. Like, at some point, the crypto scam shit is gonna be in the limelight and people are gonna actually take this seriously. At some point, MrBeast, KSI, or Logan Paul are just gonna piss off the wrong people in government and they are fucked. Like, listen, man, forget morals. You don't want to end up in jail, bro. You don't want to end up in prison, bro, where you're going to need to suck the tip of it, okay? You don't want to be that in the thick of it, dude.
Now, again, look, at the end of the day, this all comes down to another allegation, and one that I kind of don't want to touch upon because I think it needs a little bit more evidence. Now, while this is a great report and write-up, one of the things that they were constantly, referencing was insider trading.
Yeah, so a lot of people keep doing that. Rosanna Pansino also called them out on insider trading. I don't know. We'll see what the expert, Mr. Har, has to say about that. I'm getting Mutahar just waiting to hear his verdict. But I don't think it constitutes as insider trading, as I mentioned in a previous video.
Now, this is where you probably heard the term related to MrBeast, and where they say is, we found multiple instances where he invested in cryptocurrencies during pre-sales, leading to substantial returns. Rather than actively trading, MrBeast made several investments that paid off massively. We have compiled a massive list of investments. We believe this is a result of insider trading, because MrBeast is a full-time content creator, has most of his focus set on his social media enterprise, as his various businesses and partnerships. Cryptocurrency investing takes time and focus, and sorting out hundreds of potential investment opportunities.
And he has done no time or focus. He obviously hired the best sleazebag he could possibly find to do this shit.
To find the right project to invest in. So our investigation revealed similarities in the cryptocurrency activities of MrBeast, KSI Laserbeam, Alex Becker, who have most collaborated with MrBeast on YouTube. So look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to co-sign this exact point because I think to make this allegation and to make it stick, you would need to have a leaked group chat that shows at some point KSI is out there saying, hey guys, I'm going to tweet out and tell people to buy XCAD. And all of a sudden, you got MrBeast sitting in the same group chat, just looking at it and going, oh my God, I know exactly in a few hours, this thing's about to go to the moon. So all of a sudden...
Right now, it doesn't look like there is anything on... anything substantial on insider trading. Do I think they probably do insider trading? Yeah. No, I do. I do, of course. Duh. But like, you can't accuse them of it until there's actual evidence.
MrBeast is deciding, oh shit, well, let me dump some bags. That's knowing advanced knowledge. That's actually like what you would definitionally consider as insider trading. Now, sure, you might sit down and say, maybe these people are in group chats, and they probably are, but you get into speculation territory, and their report is already so good without the insider trading claim that they don't even really need to bring this part up.
Yeah, the funniest thing is, like, you got them dead to rights on the scam shit, allegedly, apparently. It's like, yeah, like, they're already dead. Like, that, like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
But if I was MrBeast, I would absolutely find ways to completely shut this down and actually, you know, exonerate myself.
I don't know what I would do if I was MrBeast. I don't think that there is a way to shut it down and exonerate himself. Like, see, I think he's probably guilty. So, I don't know. If I was MrBeast, I would get my highly trained PR team cocksuckers to go to a couple of journalists and tell them, all these claims are false, the wallets aren't his, nothing was a scam, he just got lucky. That's it. That's it. And you know, never actually address it head on. That's probably what they're gonna do. And it's gross and it's disgusting. And one day they're gonna piss off the wrong person. They're gonna be fucked.
Look, at the end of the day,
that's some Nuxtradamus talking. All right, you ready for some Nux pre-watching reality? Give it some time, bro. MrBeast is gonna start running for president. And this shit's gonna bite him in the ass.
What I've learned following this MrBeast stuff and this crypto stuff in general is that when it comes to influencers like MrBeast,
they're probably all sleazebag douche fucks.
I really think the veneer has kind of like fallen off. You know, somebody who I actually did respect in the sphere of YouTube is somebody that was, you know, actually turning this into a pretty awesome business. To see MrBeast, you know, involved in some of the shadiest things that I don't...
MrBeast, honestly, he was so respected a few years ago. I respected him a few years ago. Yes, I called out his videos being fake, but from the hiring pedophiles to the working with groomers to the really creepy group DMs to the alleged crypto scams to the fucking fake alleged philanthropy, etc., 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 etc. Like, I have no respect for this guy. Like, this is some sociopath shit. And I think that anyone that actually loves and respects and reveres YouTubers, like, guys, you're literally revering the wrong people, okay? Celebrities don't deserve your respect. YouTubers don't deserve your respect. Respect the people in your life that actually make an actual difference. Like, not the people that are polished for the public consumption or any of that shit. Dude, it's crazy. Like, literally, from pedos to crypto shit, like, he had way too much interactions with files. Files of all kind. Pedophiles, crypto files. Files are everywhere.
I'm not even gonna get into the other stuff we've looked in the past with, you know, things like the questionable hiring practices where, you know, actual people on a sex offender registry apparently seemingly worked at the company. I'm not gonna look at the Lunchley mold again because goddamn, that's disgusting. You know what? Oh
God, no!
See, I don't want to think about that anymore. I want to think about eating moldy shit. And then, you know, looking into this and looking at questionable habits, you know, as somebody that is in the same space as MrBeast.
True.
The most important thing in our entire industry is the relationship we have with our audience. It's one of the reasons why I've never taken a crypto deal, because I have always assessed every single crypto deal that was given, and none of them ever had allowed my audience to benefit.
Well, I've never even looked. I get a crypto deal, I just shut it down just on merit of it being a crypto deal. like, dude, no crypto deal is ever gonna be worth it for your audience. They wouldn't be coming to you, okay?
If there was one crypto where I could benefit and you could benefit, maybe I would take it. But so far, there has never been a cryptocurrency that I have seen in this space, and I've been working in this space for years now, like a long time. I have never seen anything actually benefit the audience. I've only ever seen the audience being, you know,
used as personal piggy banks,
predated on, and, you know, used and abused by influencers like these guys. And MrBeast, you know, based on this report, you know, if it's completely true and it's completely kosher, he's probably profited the most out of any other influencer in the space off of these shitty crypto deals.
Damn. Like, we look at Logan Paul as like a fucking disgusting scammer guy, but dude, MrBeast was able to get away with it for so long without even being accused. And then it looks like his hand was the deepest in the cookie jar, bro. And to think that after all of this insane amount of money being funneled into his crypto accounts, through kosher means or otherwise, that he needs to collab with Logan and KSI to make moldy food for children. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, does greed really know no bounds? Dude.
He's somebody that literally will, you know, promote this crypto nonsense, bring the audience in, and through, you know, these, you know, off-site methods, you know, whether it be moving money through different accounts, ultimately it all ends up enriching the guy even more. And again, it's always going to be at the cost of his audience. So again, this is all just alleged stuff, but it's pretty serious that I really want, if it's anything that I want to see a response on MrBeast, it's how the fuck did he ever hire some really shady people at his company? And also, how do you explain any of this? How do you explain this away? How do you explain away that you profited in the mega millions off of the backs of your audience? Especially
innocent people don't go silent, okay? I'm just saying. If he was innocent of everything, he would just fucking slap his dick on the table and do away with all this allegation shit. Innocent people don't generally stay silent forever on this stuff, okay? I'm just saying. It's fucking gross. It's scummy, it's yucky, it's poopy, it's shitty, and everyone that's still in the MrBeast Defender Squad, I think is a fucking lunatic. I definitely think that a lot of the allegations levied toward MrBeasts are shit, and therefore you could absolutely call them out on being shit at reporting shitty things about MrBeast. Yes, true! But the people that are literally going fucking rock hard to defend MrBeast, like, you guys are part of the fucking problem. You're like, this is indefensible. It's indefensible until he actually responds. Maybe he can do away with all this shit, but until he does, like, dude, you have lost so much credibility in my eyes if you are sitting there and defending MrBeast as the good guy. Even Ludwig, who benefited so much from being a MrBeast friend, said, nah, I can't associate with MrBeast until this is all done away with. Even Ludwig, okay? All right? To all the people out there that are defending MrBeast, you have less integrity than Ludwig, okay? All right? I'm just saying. No offense to Ludwig, of course.
Somebody who, again, 20 million is a lot of money. I'm not going to deny that. It's a life-changing amount. It's a generational wealth level of money. But for somebody like MrBeast, $20 million, is it worth throwing your fans into the lion's den? I don't know. Apparently to him it might be. But for somebody that probably already had more than that money sitting in the account, when is enough enough? You know,
that's the question. I think it's honestly a brilliant character study. Like, I feel like I'm learning about humanity. You know how the expression absolute power corrupts absolutely? I feel like I'm watching this. It's like when you watch Death Note for the first time and you're like, Light Yagami, why would you kill that guy? It literally gives it all away. Well, we're looking at a real life version of literally sticking your hand in the cookie jar too many times. We're literally looking at ego corrupting somebody in real time. That's how the story goes. Bro's in the thick of it.
It's so bad to the point that this guy makes fucking Logan Paul look like an upstanding person.
Nah! I don't know, man. Like, on the tier list, the war crime tier list that I have patent pending on the war crime tier list, filming a dead body in the suicide forest, in my opinion, is pretty fucking bad. Hiring pedophiles to the children channel is worse. It is worse. Like, unironically.
But hey, you know, these guys think they're winners, and maybe in some case they are, but
not forever. Karma's a bitch. Karma's gonna put on its pegging material and fucking destroy these people at some point.
God damn. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm out.
That's Mr. Mutahar. Yeah, I'm glad that we did this. I'm glad to understand a little more of the nuances of the fucking crypto dog shit. Like, this is obviously intentional. Like, probably, in my opinion, from my perspective, allegedly. Fuck this guy. I'm glad we've done this. I appreciate it immensely. This is definitely another strike against MrBeast. Not that we really needed more to, like, if it was all just black and white, good guy, bad guy, I think we could definitely decide. We've already made up our minds on where this guy stands and where it lands, but I'm glad we were able to do this deep dive to just understand the depths of the depravity. For me, it's almost a humanity thing that's more fascinating to me than the individual crimes. Like, just to see somebody who I think was just a regular, normal, upstanding dude before he went famous, goes fucking nuclear level fame, and he became a fucking egomaniacal dumpster fuck over the course of a couple of years. It's fascinating. It's horrifying. Humanity is weird. Humanity is strange. Never trust a YouTuber. And remember to subscribe for more chaos and stay weird, fam. Get the fuck out of here. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.